I got two new tools here today that they're gonna blow your damn mind. You're gonna say to yourself, that's real nice like. Let me tell you something, if you're into construction, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, well, so what do I have right here? I got not one, but two of the brand new Flex right angle drills. And let me tell you something, these things are absolutely insane. They're got a turbo, dude. And dudettes. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use and abuse, we're gonna slice and dice. I got a treated 6x6 with no pilot holes. I got some of that sweet pinage right there. And then we got the 2x8 right there of the treated woodage. Now for testing today, we're gonna use a 6-inch ship auger bit. We got a 2.5-inch Diablo self-feeding cutter bit. And then we have a very large 3 5/8 bit. Now, just to give you an idea of how large this is, and that kind of hurts because it's very pointy in my hands. Look at it. So why do I have two of these? Well, this is the granddaddy of them all. This is the big boy here. Model number for this is FX1681. Couple different features, I'll show you those here in a second. And this is like the smaller little baby one. It's the 1671 FX. Now we're gonna start it out with the smaller one first, and this is definitely a lot lighter, a lot smaller than this one, but this one here, I mean, this is heavy duty, like big time construction. This one right here is just, you know, your plumbing, your HVAC, you just don't wanna pick up something really heavy. This is actually very light. Oh, and speaking of light, yeah, you got a light right there. Now before we start the slicing and the dicing, I want you to hear this thing. So I'm just gonna go variable speed, this is on low, but then I'm gonna hit the turbo. This is reverse. But listen to what happens when I hit that sweet turbo button right there. That green light's gonna kick on. Oh, it's real nice. And of course, this big honking of a monster, it has it too, but let's just start the slicing and dicing. Now, I wanna point something out here. A couple people said, why the key chuck when I posted the shorts on this? And that's a good question. I mean, a lot of these different right angle drills, they have the automatics where you just put the bit in and, well, they stay in. You don't have to worry about tightening it down. You don't have to worry about making sure it's loose or not loose. It's a legit question, but I'm gonna give a shout out, and he said it better than I could ever have said it. Impact Nation Tools, he runs a channel. Very good guy, really cool guy. Go check him out. I'll leave a link in the description below for him. He did a video on one of these, and he's absolutely right. You don't have to worry about having a certain size bit. You can put basically whatever you want in this monster of a key chuck. And this is for like heavy duty stuff. You don't have to worry about these things popping out or breaking. I mean, it's just a massive, chunky man of a chuck, or woman of a chuck. Not to mention you got that really real nice like key that goes in like so, and it's not gonna go anywhere. I mean, it's a really nice clip design, very heavy duty. You just take this out and just crank this thing down. Now you can put whatever bit you want, any size you want. Ain't going nowhere. Oh, baby. All right, so let's just start this out. We're gonna go lower, and then we'll throw that sweet turbo button on. And then we're just gonna see how this does. We'll start out slow, and then we'll just go fast. Start out slow. Okay, that's slow, let's go fast. Oh, it's meaty. All right, let's go down with the turbo on. So I'm just gonna hit that button right there. 3, 2, 1. Got the anti-kickback, by the way. Oh my God, it's crazy. Now, I know what I said. I said this is like the little baby right angle, but it's like, it's an angry baby. And now we're gonna try the treated woodage, and you know, with today's prices, I actually got a good deal on this, $43,000. Remember, there ain't no pilot holes in there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's beastly. So beastly. Let's throw on that sweet turbo. Put that button, hold it in for a second. It's a military plane. They want to know where I found that woodage press so cheap. All right, we're gonna take this out and we're gonna try another bit, and then we're gonna move it over to the Mac Daddy. But I wanna tell you something. This doesn't have a handle right here. And at first I was like, why doesn't it have a handle right there? But I'm gonna tell you, I don't feel like I'm gonna bust my wrist at any point using this. It has like a anti-kick, and it works fantastico. I'll tell you, at first I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna kick, because you know, this thing is probably, you got turbo on this. I think on the other one, I'm gonna need a handle, come on. All right, so we got the 1.5 inch. All right, let's do this again. We're gonna start out with not turbo, and then we're just gonna drive this in slow, no pilot holes, and then we'll go on turbo. So I'll just go slow. Slow, fast. Let's just go fast. My Lord. Let's go turbo. Jeez. Turbo. Turbo. Oh, damn! That's an angry baby. The variable speed on this. It's real nice. I mean, it is crazy freaking powerful. Oh, I got a rafter hook right there. Build quality is fantastic. And the smaller little angry baby one, I mean, you really feel safe with this thing. So watch this, watch. I'm holding that button in. That's the anti-kick. But as Mr. Davis said, that came down to see us at Ohio Power Tool, when he used this, he felt like it wasn't sacrificing the power at all like some other models would. Watch, I'm gonna do that one-handed. See that? You got that super bright LED light right up on front right there. By the way, I'm gonna use the same 6AH Power Stack bat ray on the Big Daddy over there. All right, so I'll leave a link in the description below for this angry little baby. I do want to point out one more thing before we get to the big boy over here. Anytime you buy a Flex in 2023, it doesn't have to be this. It can be any Flex tool. They extended that lifetime warranty all the way to the end of 2023. So if you buy these, they are covered for life. That, my friend's real nice. All right, so this is Big Bad Daddy. And, you know, I'm not really sure if this has the anti-kick. Let's check it out. It does. But it's so scary to still put the handle on it. And you go left or right with this. So right-handed, left-handed, doesn't matter. No, the 1681, definitely heavier. This is for like massive applications. I mean, you need more power than that, and you're really into something. All right, so let's just do this first. We're gonna go through the treated, and we're gonna use the auger bit, and we're just gonna slice and dice, and then we'll move it over to the big boy. So it just goes in like so. Again, on the bottom, you got that really nice placement for your key. Tighten that down. Do that other side right there. All right, let's just try this without turbo. I'll just do the variable speed. So that's like your normal. And then you hit that freaking turbo button. 3, 2, this is on non-turbo. We'll start out slow, we'll go quicker. That's just like control. That's not all the way. Let's go all the way fast. Jeez. That's not even turbo. Let's try turbo. I'm gonna hit the turbo button. Oh man. Turbo. Crazy. So I'm just going straight turbo on this. No pilot holes. I'm going straight turbo. Turbo. Let's see what it does. 3, 2, 1. Freaking insane. Pull it up. That bit's actually clogged up. Let's go down like a little slower. Let's go, yeah. Let's just see what it does. So very controlled. Very controlled. All right, down here, go turbo again. We're just gonna drive her down. Just eats that thing up, man. I can literally just like set this down here, push down a little bit, and it'll just go in. All right, so let's just go with the giant 3 5/8 Diablo. All right, so we got the 2x8 pinage. Now it has some drywall on the outside. I ran a test. If you're a subscriber, you would know why I did that. All right, so we're gonna go in on this. We're not gonna go turbo. We're just gonna go slow, and we're gonna try it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wait a minute. That's turbo. Let me turn it down. It's a drywall. There's just so much woodage. Yo, I wanted to start out slow, but I just got so excited when I hit that trigger. All right, let's do this again. Turbo is gonna be for like smaller bits like the one I'm gonna show you here in a second, but let's just do one more of these up on top right here. And then we'll put the turbo on. I'll do a couple more on the 1.5 inch. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, no problem with that. But with that turbo, it's protecting your arm, your face, your entire body. This thing is so freaking powerful. I just like doing these tests very much sometimes. All right, switch that out with the auger bit, the 6 inch, and this is what the turbo is for. Now I will say one other thing. There's a low and high button on here. The whole time we've been on high. If you want that extra torque, you want to go a little bit slower, you put this on low. Let me show you. Here's the low end. You can hit turbo if you want to. It's going to give you way more torque. So you got smaller jobs, you want to do, you know, some plumbing, HVAC, electrical, you want to get in those tighter areas and you don't want the weight, go with this. It is extremely powerful. But when you get into those larger bits, there's so much anti-kickback on this thing. The larger bit, the 3 5/8, not going to work. However, your 1 1/2, you're not going to have any issues with. You're sick, that's very hot. You're not gonna have any issues with those. Now there's a lot of different options. When it comes to speed on both of these, you can go faster to get the job done with the smaller bits, or you want that Big Mac Daddy with the larger bits. Very, very impressive. And you get the lifetime warranty on top of all that. So if you want the 1/2-inch right angle, the Mac Daddy, you're looking at $429 for the tool only. If you want the compact right angle, it's the Barrett tool, it's $299. So it gives you some option. Again, you get the lifetime warranty on all of these. Now, if you like this video, get subscribed, hit the bell notification. We're gonna bring more of the flex tools that were just announced to the channel so you don't miss out on any of them. Also, I got a couple videos for you right there. We'll be back with more videos soon.